Hello, and welcome back to Baba Is You. The game has rather rudely ejected me from the level that I was currently working on. Where am I? Okay, yeah, I'm just at the... There, so what do I have left to work on at this point? We were working on the water level. We started to make some progress there. It was a bit messy. I don't have any particular reason not to do it, but I guess there is that option. Alternatively, we go for this, investigate that a bit more. I think that's what I want to do, just because if I'm stuck, I want to have the water level as something else to work on, and this is just a one-off thing, whereas this has a whole bunch of stuff in it still. So we're going to go back there. Is that spot gonna work? If I do this. Yeah, okay, there's an easy way of doing it. Quick disclaimer, I'm probably not in the best state of mind right now. I did, including YouTube, uploading and scheduling and stuff, I've spent about 10 hours doing draw today. So it's currently like 1:30 in the morning. I always do this to myself. When I'm playing this game, it's never a good time to be playing this game, but I'm busy, I don't have time. So I have to do it when I do it, but this is what it's gonna be. Alright, so where was I? I had completed level 3, but level 3 had a level thing in it, didn't it? There we go. Easy enough. Well, let's get to level 2. Let's get to level 3 this way. So this, I beat the level, but I didn't figure out how to make level is something. And unless this is one of the most ridiculously elaborate red herrings in the history of Baba Is You, which, I mean, it feels like this really has to mean something. So let's go back to the map for a second. Yeah, if level was something, what would be useful? Skull not facing Baba Is You. So these Babas prevent the skull from getting in there. I'm seeing here, actually, I think I could form Baba Is Push, which would eventually let me get this out. Is there anything else in here that is you, other than Skull? The answer appears to be no. We have an and. Okay, I think I see Baba is already push. Right, so the way I change those is I go with a second skull up here. We can push rock here and then extract rock, and we go Baba is rock. Then rock is no longer push. So we can just walk through them. That gets us the key to here. So to get access to 4, it also gets us to the flag, so we could just, get the seed while we're at it. Yep, so to get to level 4, to get through this door, I think we need a second skull. That is one thing that would do it, and that is definitely one thing that we can do with this. I don't know, because I don't know what the answer is for this yet, but I suspect that the skull is one of the items we could potentially extract from this. Now, is there anything else that would be useful? I suspect this is going to be a case where we complete level 4, a line connects it to level 5 here probably, which is then going to make this whole thing easier to deal with. I don't know why we would want grass. There's no level keyword in here, so I really don't know what this is all about. It's kind of weird. Getting all the way around also lets us get into here, which is another level, maybe? Like another world? This game's never gonna end. It's just gonna go on and on and on. Alright, so all of that for skull. Level is skull is what I want. Actually, looking at this, I don't have access to wall. I don't know if I have access to without access to wall. Let's see, I can go down here, and this would break the skull facing Kiki's move rule. Okay, a nice rule to not have. Skull is defeat, Kiki is you. Belt is push. Leg is win, wall is stop. There's no way we're getting over here. We have a weak. Level is weak, just wrecks everything. It's not good. Which means that we need to push weak over twice and then up one. And then we can get through. I mean, I felt like I was close to solving this, but I just couldn't quite see it. Now, unfortunately, I do not see level is skull ever happening. The only options here, I think, are belt and text. Well, hold on. Level is push. Level is push might make everything in the level push. I'm not entirely sure. It's also possible, if level is push, that if I have level is push and then I try to push again, the entire level will push over one. So it's hard to tell. Level is text actually might be interesting. If we had a level keyword here, assuming that's what that would do, if I had level as text, this would become level. Then we can go rock is level, oh boy. Baba is level, oh no. Well, flag is level. Okay, it looks like there's a lot to go still. If I'm reading this right, if level is text does what I think it will do. So is that my goal? Oh, right, the other thing I was going to check. Would level is belt help? If I had a belt here, could I do anything with it? I could not push it through here. Well, belt wouldn't be anything. It would just be sitting here. So no. Because there is no belt to shift on the main map. Or push or anything else. No belt keyword, so I can't do anything with it. Alright, so we just spent about 10 minutes trying to determine why we would even want to play this level. So now that we have an objective, which is, I guess, text to here. That's the objective. Now we have to play through all this again. Okay, so immediately we have this issue where we've got this belt. We can push If we break this rule somehow, we can get in here. Yeah, immediately I can do this and everything dies. Well, now that I have text in here, I can do that. gets me another belt keyword. I'm trying to remember how this part worked. I can only ever extract one of these words, and that was the issue that I was having, right? Because I needed to extract two. Well, I can't extract two though. I can do that. Oops, I can do this. And then if I make text weak, I can break that one. So I have access to an is. Alright, so I mean, I'm pretty sure this is exactly what I did last time I tried this level. Friendly little space there to change things around. Text is weak, I just nuked a belt. And that's why this is a problem, because I'm losing stuff by doing that. I'm losing whatever it is that I pushed in there. I mean, I could make belt as shift again, but it doesn't seem like the most useful thing. I have a push now. I know I changed these around. See, I've got a flag. I don't think there was anything I could do with that. I mean, I can just win by touching it, but... Okay, can I use this belt? Can I extract this push at all? To extract this push, well, even if I have belt as push and I push the belt in here, I don't see how I can use that to get these out. So no, text is weak is very much the only thing I think I can do with this. And then I have a choice between a second is or a push to extract from here. I can do either fairly easily. I mean, the first thing I want in here is text, but does the shift help? I mean, the shift must help somehow. Yeah, going belt is text. Alright, I was trying to remember how I moved the skulls around. Text is shift is what I did for that. Unfortunately, so I broke that bit of text in order to get this bit of text. Doesn't seem like the most productive use of my time. Belt is text, gets me another text block. Right, and then from here I can do text. Is the problem with this... The problem with this is I really needed... Okay. So we've got a little bit of a process here. We're going to do belt as text first. Just so that we get an extra belt. Then we're going to just get the extra text word, rather. Text is weak. Yeah, we sacrificed the one. It's not great. Why am I doing text is weak? What does this actually get me? I'm breaking one text to get one text. The only thing that could potentially get me is belt as push. So when this dead ends on me, that's the next thing I'm going to try, I guess. Because otherwise I'm just kind of wasting my time with the things that I'm doing there. Let's see, if I made text is shift, yeah, because the problem here now is I needed this to already be facing north. Otherwise, I'm just not going to get enough. Right. So if I just had that one more facing... Well, it still wouldn't be enough because I got a skull first. So I would need two more with this orientation, unless I can probably arrange this so that text is shift happens before the skull. Maybe. Well, not like that. Okay, the problem here... I'm gonna have to do that anyway. It's not the one I want to sacrifice, but... Yeah, I know I said I was gonna do belt as push, but I'm working on a different thing right now. Yeah, see, this doesn't work, because if I want to do text as shift, in this... environment, I can never do text as weak. Okay, well, okay, there's a couple of things I can do then. Why am I doing text as weak again? That doesn't get me anything, does it? Yeah, sorry, I've made this a little bit too crowded in here. Well, I can just do that. That's fine. Next is belt. That gets me. Gets me something, but if I want text as shift, I want text as shift before I go text as weak. But going text as weak only gets me this, and then like it wrecks that in order to get that, which is necessary because I do need more. I do need more resources. All right, so that's why I need to go text as weak, but I also need to go text as shift, and I don't think I'm ever getting both of those to happen. It's a problem, isn't it? Right, because the problem now, if I go text as shift, like I can't get the shift down. And once I get text as shift across here, I can't get the text back down. Form anything with that. So this just doesn't work. Okay, well now let's actually play around with that push thing. So we'll think about that later. Right, so we do it this way. That gives us push eventually. Because now if we go text is weak, well, I guess we have to do that in order to get the is. Well, it doesn't matter. Text is weak. So now if we go belt is not shift, belt is push. Well, I have this, yay. Well, okay, this actually does open up some possibilities. Not if we push it that far over, though. And we can... what? So what can we do with this? Push stuff, right? Doesn't do us any good. Shift is seemingly very important. The problem I'm having here is I really want to push text here, really don't want it to be the is or the shift. But if I do this, then that shift is basically stuck and I can't do anything with it anymore. And the is, for that matter. Well, you don't want to put shift there. So really that's our only option then, is. We've got to find a way to make this work. Still don't see any value in that push. I'm just missing too much with this puzzle. There's too many pieces here that seem completely superfluous, and yet I also don't have a solution. Yeah, see that doesn't work because I need it to be shift. I need it to be shift before. Okay, well, one thing I could do, I can go belt as text. Can I? Can I even do that actually in this position? I can, I just have to push those together, which is fine. Maybe. Belt is text, but this means I don't have a belt anymore, ever. Because the only thing I can do with these now is text is belt, which does not seem like a good idea. So by doing text is belt, I was thinking that I could do something with the belt moving, but really I'm using this as a substitute for pushing the belt, which isn't going to work because I just need belt as push, making the belt into text. I mean, that's the only thing I can make into text, which makes it a pushable item. And now, because of how this is set up, well, what does weak get us? If we go text is weak, we get one more piece of text at the cost of this piece of text. Belt is, our text is shift. I mean, I can form it this way. Again, I'm just one short. If I had access to those, but I just didn't have the opportunity to do it, because once I get text is shift, and even so, I'm getting belt before the text. There's nothing else I can do here, is there? Let's see, if I push that down, that obviously doesn't get me anywhere. I can't do anything with those. Pushing that, and that just gets me two things stuck instead of one. At this point, I'm just kind of going through every single iteration of possible things that I can do, because I'm just not seeing what else I can do, but I'm not seeing any way. Like, I'm pretty sure there is no way to do anything with any of these items other than extracting just the one. Okay, if I don't extract anything, if I just leave it, I do have an is push here. I could, in theory, push... Okay, this is gonna be probably not gonna work. I think I've tried something like this before, but I'm gonna go is belt. That is something I can do. That is definitely something I can do. Belt is text. Yeah, does not work. I mean, that would just kill me anyway if it did. Okay, belt is push formed that way. Okay, with push, I don't use push at all for my solution here, right? So this push has literally served no function at all other than to simply be a text block obstacle. So what can I possibly do with this? Text is push. Is there any situation in which that actually makes sense and would be useful? I don't think so, because text is always push by default. I would need text is not push for that to be meaningful in any way. Okay, so belt is push. Would potentially be useful. Okay, well, I see a way of forming belt is push without sacrificing the belt. Oh no, no, of course, because I've done that before, though. I've done belt is push, and what does that possibly do for me? What would a pushable belt be useful for? The only thing I can really think of put the belt here. And then I stepped here. What would happen if I did that? The skull would try to, I would move here. I would shift. Would the skull also move? And if it did, would it also then shift? I probably didn't want to push shift into the back because in order to get belt is push, I am going to need to break some text in order to gain access to that. So we'll do it with the is again. This way we get the push out. Text is weak. We're not done with that. Okay, so if I do this, belt is push, belt is shift, that skull ended up here. Okay, so that answers that question. Okay, is there any way that could be useful? I don't think so, because I'm still gonna die. I have to step here, I move here. Even if this skull wasn't here, this one would move there. And presumably kill me at the end of the turn. I mean, I guess I don't 100% know that, but... I don't know. I don't have any idea, and I feel like I haven't done anything new here. Like, every single thing I've tried to do today is something I've done in this puzzle previously. And I don't even know for sure that this is something I need to be doing. I'm pretty sure. How do I get out of here? I have to do it this way, don't I? Well, I mean, the only other thing I know of that I have to do at the moment is this. Which is a problem because... Oh, that's rude. Okay, now that we've got the cursor in a different place, we can do that again. Alright, this one. Baba on wall and text and Baba and rock and flag is win. I don't even want to look at this one right now. It just... It feels like there's just way too much to be keeping track of all at once, and my brain is just not working at the moment. Yeah, no, I think I just have to be done. I made absolutely no progress today. I don't think I tried a single new thing in that other puzzle. But I'm not in any condition to really work on anything at the moment. So if I continue to playing it now, I'm just going to get really grumpy and I'm going to start to hate the game, and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to have to call it there and try this again in a couple of days, hopefully when I'm feeling better. I will see you then.